Good morning. So we are here to get our October monthly budget together, y'all. So let's do a quick flip through of September. Today is actually the 30th. So it is the last day of September. So we're going to do this quick flip through. Oops, there we go. So far, you can see what I've spent, days that I haven't spent. Very satisfied with that. So far, so good. All here. Feeling very good. And then, so I started doing this where I'm tracking my spending this way. And I feel like I'm a little bit more onto it. If you watch this paycheck by paycheck, you'll see that this one I had to do a little differently, but I'm still tracking. And I still have a couple days before, even though it's the last day of September, I still have this many days until the next paycheck. So it's not complete. My tracking is done monthly, but at the same time, it is done by paycheck. And if you guys notice, my nails are shorter. I haven't redone the polish yet, but I broke this nail. And so I had to cut all my cute little tips off, and it had to be even. So chop them all down. So I just have to wait for them to regrow and reshape and go from there. Okay. So I'm going to wait and put glitter header down, but this is where I track my debt. Let's see, 4 boxes. You know what? Let's just do 3 to give me more room everywhere else. Because then I can do 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do each of those 4 boxes, 4 boxes. And I just have to write a little smaller. Look at me staying in frame. I'm so proud of myself. Look at that. Oh yeah. Next is the fixed expenses. This one did just fine as 4. So we'll keep this. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. This is just fine. So we can't, since we're doing this as debt tracking, we can't put those numbers in until I get the numbers in. And as you know, the numbers roll in at different times of the month. So there we go. We got mortgage, cell phone, Roth IRA, PSE, Comcast, car insurance, life insurance, garbage. So these numbers are definitely my fixed numbers. So these are under fixed expenses. So Comcast is going up thanks to the fact that they did not charge me properly last month. It was supposed to be 90, and I have 90 marked off because I put the money in a different account so that I didn't, try to overly spend it, but now they're making up for it. So after this month, it should go back down to 90. So great. Now, life insurance, I was told it was 40, and the first month it was 40, but it's been 25. So how much did I actually, let me see, where's my life insurance? Okay, so I still budgeted $440 just in case. I did have the extra last month as well, which I put towards some fun spending. This month, if it turns out to only be $25, then the extra 15 I plan to put in my cap and gown fund, because my cap and gown fund isn't just saving up for my cap and gown. That's like the main goal of it, but it's also just to save up for any expenses that'll be related to my graduation. So any extra money I can put in there, I'm going to. So now is my variable expenses, which happen to be my actual credit card payments. And I really am loving the fact that I'm doing much better with my Capital One, because the whole point of the Capital One was to get it so that I could pay for things that I normally would pay for and collect the miles while doing so. And I have done fantastic actually doing that. And generally only spending if I'd already planned to spend on it. What I need to start doing is my grocery funds. I need to start keeping that in a separate account. What I should do is I should transfer it to my Capital One savings so that then I can pay towards the Capital One and just use my Capital One to pay for groceries. I think that's one of... we'll see. I've been doing good about pulling that money out and using cash, but I could be gaining those points. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I want to change how I'm doing that. Maybe once I'm back under full control, that is how I can do that. But thus far, like my fun, my spending, my miscellaneous, because I used to take that money out, I don't pull that money out anymore. I just spend on my Capital One, and then I pay the Capital One. And I actually did so much better than I usually do. Anyway, so Chase, we're budgeting $275, AC, we're budgeting $150, and $275 is obviously already avalanching the money I was paying towards Capital One. Plus we pay extra even on top of that every month, and we are rocking it. Okay, if you've been following my consumer debt payoff journey, we are rock stars, you guys. I actually did so good. I need to pull out the gas money. I still haven't pulled out my September gas money, but like what's left in my checking account is just my gas money. I didn't overspend for once. Okay, so this month we're gonna do the extra 50 that I normally would do on miscellaneous. Towards the debt. I've been doing that every other month just to get that extra money towards debt, make that extra so we can have an extra large payment towards debt. And I'm really liking how that is working out for me. Even though instead of having like $150 to spend throughout the month on things for me and Alex, extra things for me and Alex, it's only $100. And I'm trying so hard to stick to it, you guys. So cap and gown, savings, my household fund, my emergency fund, and my medical fund are sinking funds that I am currently trying to put towards. And what I've been doing is with the little bit of extra I have at the end of the second paycheck, that money goes towards I rotate between household, emergency, and medical. You'll see that I'm going to start rotating between the three. And then little by little, we'll actually add on the other funds. These are the important ones. I'm getting into the habit of always putting money towards savings again, and I'm loving it. This is going to be, I know it's very odd, but because the Comcast number changed and how much I have to pay for it, this number had to change in order for it to work. So this month we're going to put towards the household. We're not going to put towards emergency fund, and we're not going to put towards medical. So like I said, these three are the main ones I'm working towards. Let me grab. These are my goals. These are my sinking fund goals. So eventually, these are, like I said, these are sinking fund goals. This is what I want to put, what I would love for these sinking funds to be. And this is what I would need to put it every month. And I can't remember, I think it's like a five-year plan when I get a better job. Like I said, this is what I want their end goals to be, and this is how much a month I have to put away. Remember if it's a 5-year plan or how long, but you know, eventually I would need $1,088 a month just for all of my sinking funds. Long-term goal. You gotta plan long-term goals. Okay, you guys? Sorry, I got attacked by a bug. Okay, where was I? Okay. We are almost done, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a year, you guys? A year. October marks a year from when I started this journey. I can't believe it's been a year since I got serious about my budgeting and my debt payoff and my credit card plan. And you know, I have 1.5 credit cards paid off. I feel like I'm getting my spending better under control. And I'm just thrilled. Now you may be wondering, Stephanie, you have 3 sections for this. What is going on? This is where I track my extra debt payments. Now, I know that this already has an extra debt payment included, but this is extra money that I get. Now, anything over this goes into my kiddos' savings. So what I should start to put down here is a special section for her, because I know I'm gonna put at least $50 away for her. She has a sinking fund and she has a savings account. Sinking fund is for like cash that I have, extra cash I put into her envelope. This is for a basically I call it her college fund. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know for a fact I'm at least gonna put $50 away for her. And I'm excited that that is starting to grow as well. And that I have a healthier relationship with my money. And that is something that has always been a goal of mine. That is something I've always worked towards. And I'm 35 years old, and it has taken a long time for me to get to this healthy place with money. I am not a budgeting expert by no means. I am not a financial guru. I am just a girl who researched on YouTube different budgeting systems, and I kind of mushed them together in a way that works for me. And everybody is different, you guys. The basis is the Budget Mom with a little bit of Maury June in there. And if you don't know Maury June, look her up on YouTube. She's a doll. And just finding what works for me. And eventually, when I go back to working full time, my goal is, because I will be making more than this, my goal is that I will have a better handle on my money, and I'll start to be able to add more into my sinking funds, and I won't miss anything because I know what I can live off of, and that I have better control of how I handle that money. So if you have any questions, please drop them down below. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Again, I'm not any sort of financial person. You have to take care of your finances your way. If you are unsure, please consult a professional. I am not a professional, okay? Honestly, the reason why I still do these budget videos is for accountability, because I feel guilty if I'm not being good about sticking to my budget, because I'm going to show you guys what I did and how well I did, or how poorly I did. And so it's accountability for me. All right, you guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.